So let's start this video with 8.5 weeks out physique update from the conqueror William Bonac, one of the most accomplished bodybuilders in this year's Olympia lineup, and undoubtedly one of the most successful bodybuilders of this year so far. Now, he did win only one pro show, the Detroit Pro, but he placed extremely well in all these other shows like the Pittsburgh Pro, Dubai Pro and the New York Pro, and he made some handsome amount of money. And that was actually one of the major goals, to make the maximum amount of financial gains. So this is Bonac's first week of this year's Olympia prep, with only one goal in his mind, and that is beating his personal best at this upcoming Mr. Olympia. And that is going to be enough to land him again in the 7th to 9th spots, which is gonna be a huge accomplishment, because the kind of polish and the muscle maturity that William Bonac has, it is still pretty damn good to hold off these younger up-and-coming guys who are working very hard to move up in those Olympia ranks. So William Bonac is one of the oldest guy in this year's Olympia lineup, if not the oldest. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that his physique isn't showing signs of slowing down, especially in terms of that midsection and his waistline, which has become wider over the years. The arms aren't also as bubbly as they used to be back in his prime, but the quads have looked the best they have ever been this year. I'm gonna say they looked even better this year compared to how they looked when he placed second at the Olympia back in 2019. But that's the power of consistency that William Bonac has. He is still beating guys half his age. So he was top 7 at the Olympia last year. Can you repeat that same placing? Or where do you guys see him finishing at the Olympia this year?